Uses his comedy for good, you could say. He's joined local projects such as the Moncton Hospital's Cancer Award Equipment Fund and Children's Wish Foundation's Jokes for Jacob. Eric will be joining the Forces Comedy Tour in spring to raise funds for the Canadian Forces Wounded, Injured, and Ill programs that you're on. So please welcome the comedian with great heart, Eric Payne.
Good job.
Hi Moncton, how are we? I'd like to thank you for the VIP parking outside, thanks. Probably nice and close to the building. I want to tell you, there's a lot of discrimination out there. Like, I'm a white Anglo male, I knew about discrimination, but now I've experienced it, so it's kind of a weird place for me, it really is. I got kicked out of the company picnic. Why? Because I couldn't find two friends who were amputees from the three-legged race. So I thought I'd fool them. So I grabbed a prosthetic and took it with me. Then I realized I'm too fat to run. I even get it from my own people. My own people with disabilities. I was at the a rehab, and I'm sitting there with a guy who's quadriplegic, and he comes up to me and says, "You know what they're going to teach me today?" Now this is not a good question for me because I've got a really wild imagination. Anything? I don't know. So I say to him, "No, what are they going to teach you today?" He said, "They're going to teach me how to play wheelchair rugby." And I say, "Awesome, I'd like to play that." He says, "You're not disabled enough." What is this, high school? Come on. So I stood up and he says, "What are you doing?" I said, "Something you can't." I get to say it. I may have a small manhood, but I bring a strap on. And a tax break, ladies, I can be popular. Girls in Moncton, you can brag that you can put my legs over my head. It might be nice for a change, eh? I try to be good with my disability and create awareness moments. I'm in the shopping for groceries with my wife. I'm pushing the cart because that's my job, right, guys? Yes. I'm coming around the corner. I'm wearing shorts, and the little 4-year-old goes, "Wow, wow, wow!" I see a point for awareness, so I go up to the little boy, and I don't want to say I take a knee, but I kneel down. Somebody already took that on me. And I say, "Pretty neat." And he goes, "Yeah, what happened?" And I say, "I was in an accident, but this helps me walk. And when I finish grocery shopping, I'm going out to the parking lot and turn into a car and drive us home." And then I walk away. Then my wife says, "You can't fool with kids like that. That's mean. Besides, you're too fat to be a car." I'll learn. So I'm flying to Toronto, and I get stuck in the aisle beside the kid who won't be quiet. And sure enough, as soon as we get in the air, Mom's got to use the bathroom, so I let her out. I know what's going to happen next, and everybody else in here does too. He points at that, and he says, "What happened?" And I said, "This is what happens to little boys who doesn't listen to their mothers on planes."
We kind of trading off different people doing it.
I had an hour-and-a-half nap to Toronto, and 229 new friends. I just got myself a lab puppy. And everybody said to me, "Okay, did you get that as a service dog?" And I said, "No." "Did you get it for companionship?" And I said, "No. I have 20-year-olds at home. I'm trying to raise something that's not screwed up." Secretly, I'm hoping it runs away from the house and the kids take the hit. I refuse to talk to my kids on the phone. They work in call centers. Every time they call the house, I hang up on them. So, if you really want to know something that's awkward? My son brought in a live-in girlfriend. He had gone out of the house and he moved back home. The last thing you hear kids say, well, I heard my parents had sex last night. Oh, gross. You want to hear gross? Have your kids living underneath you with your girlfriend. So when he moved her in, I said, listen, you and I need to talk, mister. And I said, how much do you want to know what's going on in your parents' bedroom? He goes, well, nothing. I said, well, I want to know the same. And if I hear anything out of your bedroom, you're going to need a psychiatrist in 10 years to get those sounds out of your head. Luckily enough, he doesn't talk to his mother much to verify that. So, girls, do you have a problem with your men coming into bed with cold feet? No? Yeah? You stand outside in this kind of cold with these legs and run in and put this up against your old lady? See what skin sticks to this. I try to keep things, we'll say, a little spicy in the bedroom. I went to my wife and I said, hey, how about we try it with the prosthetic on? And she turned around and said, that feels kind of mechanical. One more good thing about being an amputee, let me tell you. Handing out candy at your door during Halloween and saying boo is okay. If you sit in your doorway with a running chainsaw on a tarp with fake blood on your stump, you'll never have to give out candy again. Last thing about my wife, God love her, she's with me tonight. Somebody give her a hand, please. I went to her one night and I said, listen, honey, how about I dress up like a pirate? You gotta work with what you got, right? How about I dress up like a pirate? You call me Long John Silver. And she turns around to me and says, honey, how about you dress up like Terry Fox and we'll call this a Marathon of Hope?